Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my FIFA 19 career mode with Blackburn Rovers, and you've caught me with my pants down. No you haven't. You've caught me in the thick of things trying to sign a right back, a very, very decent right back as well. David Caliabra, who is an Italian, well, he's definitely European, at Real Madrid. Contract expires at the end of the season. He is big time. 87% overall rating. The wages are a little scary. So we are trying to push this over the line. We now just got to talk about the money. And I usually, with these kind of big names, go a little lower from what they're offering. So maybe 180. Signing bonus, because we're going to be throwing, you know, no transfer money at them. Like, no transfer deal. I usually offer quite a bit of cash as well. So you watch this go completely wrong. But anyway, submit it. See what they say. Fair offer. You know, it's 70 grand less than what he was already on. So he will be joining the other mega stars at Rovers in the summer. And they include this guy, Skindra, Harry Kane and Donnarumma, all coming over the line, all in the 90s as well. And the reason I bought this right back is Mafio's a decent one, but I've just accepted a bid for 10 million for Nyambe, who will be leaving us probably if it's accepted, and he'll be going to Arsenal. We'll see. I don't see him, I don't see him sticking around. Lennon's also... He's also been subject of a bid, so we'll see how we get on. So, yeah, it is not deja vu, folks. It is Arsenal once again, but this time in the Cup. It's at Ewood. I'm going to see how good my players are feeling. They look tip-top shape. We're going to go straight at it again. Because if you caught the last episode, we just beat Arsenal. So here we are, folks, back at Ewood, back up against Arsenal, but this time in the Cup. And it looks like it's an evening match. The heavens have opened up as well, and Rovers will look to make it hopefully 2 wins out of 2. Mbappe's on a rich vein of 4. If you caught the last one, he scored all goals in that video, and that was nice for him. But yeah, realistically, I'm not too fussed about this competition. We've not won any competition since the series started, but you know, any competition to win would be nice. But I'm not really, because of what we're doing or how things are going. Mbappe with a strike straight in the arms of the keeper. But we're doing very well in the Prem, and we're in the Champions League. There's just so many games going on right now that you know, obviously we kind of stumbled in the Carabao Cup. We don't really talk about that much because of the opposition that we lost to. But penalties sucks. But Arsenal opening up here, pretty buzzy like. But yeah, you know, at the grand scheme of things, Premier League for me is number one. Want to win that, and then we will see how we get on in the Champs. Champions League. Oh, little tight play there by Vukacic. Arsenal probably started a little brighter. Trap. Now knows he's under pressure. So as it stands, we'll have 3 good keepers, excellent keepers on our books next season. With Donnarumma joining. I expect Donnarumma to be my number 1 for years to come. He is young. Lovely pinch tackle there by Tillmans. Eventually won a freak throw in, but we botched that up, as we do. Arsenal exceptional with their passing, 92% correct passing. Pulisic picks his pocket, and that is all we need right now. That is all we need. Mbappe looking for Dackster, who's a little sluggish. And I think, yeah, obviously, Dack is my main man. Has been since the get-go. His qualities are getting a little bit old compared to some of these, but like him and Digi, I think, are my weaker players at the moment, and they're in their high 70s. I don't know how much they can they're going to be a part of this team. Pulisic. Can we carry them? Can we carry them to glory? You know, Van der Beek is by far a better player than Dack, but he's just not performing that well. I think Dack does seem to bring an extra little kick out of me when he's on the field. Confidence. Something out of nothing. As Arsenal try to end the half in with a goal. It's not been the most entertaining game. That's for sure. Space for Arsenal. Aubameyang is on it. Trap saves down to the ground. What we got? We got a couple minutes to maybe find something. Bailey has time and space. Brings it forward to Dack, who tries to pick out flipping Mbappe. Eventually comes out to Tielemans. Pulisic is free. If he can get him. It's a bit laboured. Crosses. Leno is there. And that's going to wrap up the first half. 0-0. Arsenal will begin the second half with the ball.
What the first half brought for them. The start now of the second half of this game in the Emirates FA Cup. Yeah, interesting.
So, probably one goal is going to win this. Now Mbappe turns and shoots. Come on, gets it off. Leno follows it down. And that is a great bit of goalkeeping by the German. Stab forward. Long punch back by Maffeo. Trap. Kind of in a bit of a bind here, is Trap, but eventually finds a man in Baba. Winks. Bailey's been out pitched. He gets it back. Dack start lovely. Mbappe cuts back inside. Have a shot, son. Get in! Once again, Mbappe is the saviour. He is the main man. Without him, his composure, his decisive turning, his pace. Without him, we'd be toast. You know, we've had strikers come and go.
We just feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it.
Dack's made way, 60-minute mark. He's done his bit somehow. Van der Beek will get another goal. So yeah, the squad is getting thinner and thinner. We do have still got a lot of bodies, but the quality of the depth is not great. We've lost Vandalisco, lost Armstrong. Nyambe's about to probably leave. I wouldn't blame him if he joins Arsenal. Pulisic. Baba. To Bailey. Hacked down, surely. Kept in play, and here come Arsenal now, who've got to find a goal themselves. It was El Nenani for Arsenal. Maitland-Niles thinking about something. He has a shot. It's blocked by fourth ex-Spurs player. Sure he likes getting stuck in here today. Kovacic. Oh, dances around, has a shot. Took a nick off Digi's back heel. He'll go out. Tielemans is coming off. He's ran his socks off today. Campaigner coming on as a good, strong substitute. Arsenal fire it in. It's a good header. It's a good flipping goal, and we're gonna be going a little longer. It looks like. Arsenal level it. Okay, let's go. Josh King of all people. Straight crunch tackle. Arsenal want this more. Looks like. Don't know how that was an Arsenal thing. Campaigner. Winks. Not a good pass there, Winks. Sorry. All the way back. Forced all the way back. It looks like we're going to probably end up going where I don't want to go, and that is a flipping replay. Oh, come on, boys. What is this? Zaha. Blocked. Campaigner eventually gets it out. I don't know how that is not a back pass, but trap. Hoofs it clear, only as far as Gelman. Marla. Marla again. Van der Beek stops it. 5 minutes left. It's looking, it's ominous. It is ominous. It's looking like it's going to go to extra flip. Not extra time, but at least probably a replay. Which, it's not great, boys. It's not great indeed.
Working the ball around, working the opposition around.
It's threaded through. Trapp will take this all day long. He boots it. Mbappe, no.
The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Well, we're down to the last minute here.
Fortunately, this is what it is, guys. It is what it flipping is. Arsenal, I think we're the better side today. 1-1. What happens now? Replay or extra time? It is over. We will go again. Flipping heck. Another replay. Another Arsenal match on the pipeline. Love it. Okay, folks. Next up for us, though, it is Crystal Palace in the Prem. Crystal Palace are doing pretty well themselves, up to 5th spot, and a win for them could see them jump into the Champions League spots. Okay, folks, so next up for us, it is Crystal Palace. At home, they come into this in 5th spot. We actually dropped down a spot to 2nd. Chelsea are hot on our heels. And also, as this game, it comes thick and fast after the game against Arsenal, but on the horizon is also Man City. So we're going to have to play a bit of a weakened side here. So Mbappe looks healthy enough. I'm going to play him. We're going to probably have to rotate a few boys. Koulibaly, there's a bid coming in for Koulibaly, but we are saying no to that at the moment. Obviously, we lost Armstrong, so we do lack an option on the right. We're gonna chuck out Nautovic out there. Williams as well. Digi, Mesmovic coming in. Who else do we have that can play in defence? Well, I guess it is what it is right now. Baba. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be the lineup right there. Trapp, Williams, Mesmovic, 4th, Maffeo, Art, Nautovic, Campaign, Koulibaly, Smith Rowe, Van der Beek, and Mbappe. But let's just double check the bench here. Okay, I freshen up the bench. Hopefully we can get a win against Crystal Palace to get us back to #1. So back at Ewood, folks, for this one. I think this is 3 games in a row at Ewood Park. Yeah, that's the scenario right there. On goal difference in 2nd at the moment. Hopefully, it's only for a temporary basis. Maybe we can get back in. So no, Bradley Dack, actually 2nd string 11, sort of. But the big boy is still there, Mbappe, who hopefully will continue his goal-scoring form, scoring in the past 3 games at least. I have to scratch my head a little bit for the others. As Crystal Palace start brightly with a lot of possession. So, yeah, I just put one of my scouts on lookout for some players. We do have some money burning a hole in our pocket, so we need to add some depth, I think.
His game today, the way he's been playing recently.
He's not been in bad form either. 4 in his last 3 games. Defenders have got to watch out for him.
Crystal Palace back on the surge here.
Trying to find an opening, not panicking.
Van der Beek looking for flipping Mbappe. There he goes on his run. Got time. Can he get a shot off? He does, but straight to the keeper, Pope. He puts that out for a corner. He's very happy with himself as well, the ex-Dingle. Big bullet header, though, by 4th, and that goes wide. Because of Lenihan's departure, we've only got 3 centre-backs, so obviously the summer looks great with some of the huge names coming in. But the interim looks pretty rough if we get an injury. Van der Beek to Mbappe. to Bailey. No, it's not Bailey. It's Arnautovic. Gets a cross in. Mbappe with a cushioned header. Easy does it. And he does continue his goal scoring form again. But that was a nice little link-up play between Arnautovic on the left-hand side today. To give me some food for thought. Obviously him and Lewandowski on the transfer list. But yeah, so far, pretty good. Nice little evading of a tackle. Lovely little lofted cross. Little nugget of a header. And Mbappe, again, back on the score sheet, running away with the goal scoring boot, golden boot, I'm sure. We'll have a look at those maybe at full time. Campaigner. Oh, it's threaded, but yeah, we don't have the pace that we do usually on that left. And Williams has to track down his man. He's getting beaten. Cuts back inside, and Trapp is there. Oof. Venomous passes by Crystal Palace. Here trying to cause us some problems. Van der Beek sticks with him. Mbappe on his own. Picks out Arnautovic, who doesn't have pace whatsoever. Can't get past his man. It's not been a stellar performance by Rovers, but we do have that important goal. I think I will have to make a sub though. Mbappe cannot play this full game because he will not make the Man City game, and that is massive. Van der Beek to Arnautovic. Can shoot. Decides to have a go. Pushes Pope to the limits, and he will get a corner. Mbappe lost the corner in. Pope is out to try and catch it. Koulibaly. Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, stretch. Williams back to help out. Koulibaly. Campaigner. Doesn't get much on it, and Crystal Palace will come back into the final minute or so. Campaigner, excellent coverage, and that is half-time. Rovers in command. Only just, though, 1-0. I'm only going to give Mbappe like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to bring on Lewandowski. And then we'll see if we can add to our tally. That would be great if we can get a second goal before then, though, to make sure, or at least give us some breathing room. Fourth to Mesmovic, who will be leaving. Williams probably going to be leaving on a Bosman. Oh my goodness gracious. How could you not keep that in? Just a little bit of extra juice, mate, and then you would have kept that in. It's not pretty by Rovers, but at the minute it's effective. Whips across in Williams. Sliding tackle by Solanke. 60 odd minutes gone. Another sliding tackle by my boys. We found that sliding tackle button. We like it. Just don't do it now. That's when we don't do it. Worrying Smith Rowe. What you got? It's nothing. You got nothing. It's got his pocket picked by Maya. Goody on the subject of a transfer bid, I think, by Bayern. And we have got a bit of trouble here, guys. Bit of trouble. Mesmovic got outpaced. Williams. So it looks like Goody will be off to Bayern for 5 million. One of my youth proteges. Smith Rowe. Goody. Oh, lovely. Maffeo. Oh, just a little too... But a bit of a botched up angle, and it could have sent up Solanke, who's had to be the waiting game, play the waiting game very much so this past couple of seasons with Mbappe scoring all the goals. Into the final 4 minutes of Rovers. Campaigner picks his pocket. Solanke loses it. That's why he's not on the flipping starting 11, because he cannot control it. Rovers looking to get another 3 points on the board. Yeah. Oh, opportunity now for Chinaccio. Oh, it's last second stuff. Over the top. Do not concede a corner or a penalty or whatever. Williams. Problems. This is problems. Williams is back. And probably offside. And it's probably game. Oh no, last minute sub by Crystal Palace. Probably not going to see much of it. And there it is. Job done, Rovers. Another 3 points in the bag. That result, well, has put us back top of the pops, boys, with the 3-point cushion over Spurs. On the horizon, it is Manchester City, who, for them, are in a difficult season in 7th spot. What else do we have on the horizon? Let's have a quick look. It is the replay against Arsenal. So it's pretty much any episode in the past couple of hours, you're going to have an Arsenal game in it. Hopefully we'll wrap that up and get themselves through to the next round of the FA Cup. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. Back here tomorrow, more FIFA 19 action.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.